What's up? What is up, everybody? We're here. At least
We are.
two of us. Two of us plus.
The
Who's this guy?
the XX chromosomes.
Who's this guy?
Hi.
Hi,
Yeah.
do the Jeff Goldblum. Do the Jeff Goldblum.
Hi everybody. Hi. Yes, it's fluffy haired Xennial millennial here. Yeah, a little Dante Culpepper to our Caesar salad. We've got a crouton below us and some lettuce.
Wait, who's the lettuce and who's the crouton?
You're the lettuce, and the professor is the crunchy crouton, and I'm the fishy smell.
Fishy smell. Listen, everybody, you don't know who this guy is. We haven't really formally introduced him to the set. So there's myself, the Dab on veteran, Nick Harrison, of course, as always, looking Mardi Gras as he can be. And we'd like to introduce to you our new millennial baby brother, also known as Justin Rupel. Now, you may or may not have seen this guy around, but he is the man of many faces, many voices, many distinct dialects that he is able to erupt from his vocal range, and so eloquently at that, in such perfect resemblance of the original character.
I appreciate that. You, my friend, you do the thing I don't do. You said dialects, but I can only hit a dialect if you tell me who has that dialect. Isn't that weird?
Oh, yeah.
Like I have the imagination of a goldfish. I have the replication of a chimpanzee. I can give you a good replication, but I'm not going to come up with something new. Isn't that funny?
But you know what? I think that there's a huge benefit to having that ability to resonate with an audience on something they know versus having to create it, right? Because I can just say do the Jeff Goldblum, and you just go Jeff Goldblum, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's Jeff fucking Goldblum."
Let me ask this though. It's just as surprising to hear a new voice or something different, right? So, like for example, my dad sounds like Eugene Levy, right? But if I just say my impression is Eugene Levy, then you're going to be like, oh, I'm expecting Eugene Levy. But if I say, so my dad came in the other day and was like, son, yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but you've got a bit of problem with your water calcium deposits. I just want to tell you, like, that's him to a T, but otherwise,
So everybody's probably wondering what part you play in the holy shit show that is the GenXTakeover. And for those of you guys that don't know, our friend Justin has joined us as the official title would be host, but behind the scenes we have a different name for him.
God, yes.
Would you like to explain that name?
Listen, I grew up in a generation that grew up here on the internet, but we had a few years where we were not on the internet, the older millennials like myself. And when I was growing up on the internet, I remember it was the beginning of adult entertainment on the internet. And we used to hear a term in the adult entertainment industry called fluffer. And the fluffer's job was to make sure that everybody was up for the big show. And it sounds better as Stewie. Fluffer makes sure that everybody's like at attention. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's warm and moist. Anyway, that was the job, is to, when in Hollywood, if it wasn't Hollywood's terms, we used to call them the hello.
Hi.
I was in the middle of explaining fluffer without
he was explaining what a fluffer is.
Oh,
but now you're here. We can't talk about that anymore.
I am here. I'll hear what the fluffer is. I'm trying to stream to my audience here real quick.
Okay.
I was explaining that before show people of the adult entertainment industry go on, their job requires a lot of attention from parts of their body, and so they need to be up for it. because and so my job in your audience is to go up and make sure that they're up for it, so that you don't have to fluff.
Very nice.
Up for you.
Very nice. Terry in the Instagram chat asking where's Sherry. She just got here. She's here.
I'm here. I'm here.
And for Sarah saying that I need to come to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, I am. I'm coming to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, February 22nd. Be at Southport Hall. There it is.
Oh, wait, we'll do this one. They're gonna
Upside down and inside out.
There's so many of them. There are a couple of them. There's so many flyers. We have so many flyers.
We have flyers.
So many
flyers.
We have flyers. We have lots and lots of flyers. February 22nd.
Crab legs? Were you singing crab legs? We've got crab legs.
Look, man, we doing crab legs right
here. He's got his shades on. Are we doing that?
Are we shading it? Are we shading it?
Well, these are my wholesome hippie shades.
I know. I don't have my wholesome hippie shades down here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of reading glasses and another pair of sunglasses. Hang on.
We're just rocking with the Mardi Gras feel right now because we are going all out at Mardi Gras February 20th.
He's got the M frames.
Southport Hall. PC Principal has joined us on live. I'm so glad to see you.
You're darn right.
GenXTakeover.com is where you get your tickets. 2 shows. 1 at 12, 1 at 6. Be myself, the Dad Bod veteran Kelly Mano, and the Real Slim Sherry, along with our young fluffer Justin Ruppel, the Rupp.
He's just a baby.
Hey, Nick, that means you're not the baby anymore.
You're not the baby anymore, man. Wait,
you're not the baby.
Justin, what year are you? Like 1984 or something like that? 85, 84?
I'm 83.
83.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Okay.
You're definitely a baby.
Anymore, Nick.
Speaking of fluffers, I had to explain to my son what a fluffer was. Now my son is 20. Now he's 20, and you would. And he's in the Navy.
You're explaining. Which fluffer did you actually explain?
Well, the one that you don't find on Indeed. Okay.
Oh,
because I did look this up on Indeed, and I couldn't find out how you apply for this job because I was interested for a friend.
You apply internally.
Well, like you did, you applied internally. I mean, that's the only way we found out about you.
It's just it's pronunciation. You can't find them on Indeed. You find them on Indeed. You can find them Indeed. Yeah, you go to that one, you're gonna find your fluffers. But yeah, we'll be February 22nd for 2 shows. And on the 23rd, we'll be marching in the Crew of Carrollton Parade with the wonderful Mandy Milkshakers.
We're shaking our milkshakes.
Our pin up. John and I will be dressed as milkmen. I got to go get my shirt. So
I really wish you guys would dress as milkshakers or milk, whatever they're called.
Listen, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard no matter what I'm wearing.
I'm already a milkman, so I got to wear my uniform anyway. But John can dress up with y'all if he wants to.
I mean, I just
the pearls.
I gotta get whatever gear I got. I gotta have like red shorts and
kick a leg.
I'll have to wear milk as
O'Malley. Kick and stretch and kick. Yeah,
I have to wear the blue sunglasses to be a milkshaker.
Stretch kick. I can kick.
My milk is expired. I have to let you
know. Listen, my milk was chunky. Looks like it got beat up by a bag of nickels.
Ew.
Justin, this thing goes off the rails in like 0.2 seconds, just FYI. So just buckle up.
He's watched before. He's aware. We don't even have Kelly here. And
as soon as we get Sherry spun
first time caller, long time listener, everyone.
Oh, okay. So you've seen the shenanigans. You just get to be part of it. If you get any poo on you, don't get mad.
If you get any what on it?
Any poo, because poo will be flung.
You guys, look what I have.
What do you got? I can't see you. You're behind my camera.
Candy cigarettes?
I got candy cigarettes.
Oh, wow.
Smoke them if you got them.
Those are illegal in California.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, like a heart attack.
Are they really?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
You know what I'm disappointed in?
What's that?
I opened this box expecting that one of these ends would be red, and it's not anymore. They used
Hold on
to be
a second.
red,
Were they red?
Yeah, they used to be red.
Red? Yeah, they're not. So I'm like, how stupid is that?
Oh, because that's when America was cool.
It was.
We're still cool, guys.
You know what else? They're thinner than they used to be, and they don't taste like I remember them.
Sugar?
They don't. No, they have a little bit of a weird. They don't taste the same.
Can I ask you, Sherry? When I was growing up, the candy cigarettes had powder, like they were in powdered
you could
sleeve,
literally like it was like you were blowing smoke. Yeah,
puffing them, right? Yeah.
yeah.
So a couple of years later, after the candy cigarettes, I think they got too much slack for them, so they made the other candy gum version.
Oh yeah. It's Big League Chew. I bought some of that. I
Big
actually
League
have
Chew,
some.
I love that
I
stuff.
have some
Oh,
of that
Sherry.
somewhere.
Sherry, we've been donated. This was donated to our tour. 17 cases of Big League Chew.
What?
the-
Look, I got to tell you what. I bought some of that.
Is it all the same flavor, or do we get a variety?
Oh no, you have every flavor. This one is the brand new flavor. This is Punch
I'm
Out
excited.
Pink Lemonade.
I'm
Brand new.
excited. I'm putting that in I'm going to put that in my pocket like I'm doing Shaw.
I have never. Yeah.
I bought some. The original. I was
Yeah.
at. Well, you guys didn't take you guys there when you guys were here, but we didn't have the time. I would have taken you over to the vintage candy store that's down the road, and I bought some there, and it made my stomach hurt. I was like,
Sweet.
I don't remember that.
That's because we're old.
Tell me you're old
All
without telling me you're old.
Hold on. Let's try this. This is my
Put it
first
in there.
time.
Put it. You got to put it in the back. Put it in the
You
back
gotta
of your mouth.
shove it in the
All the
corner
way
of your
in.
mouth. You
All the
know.
way-
Oh my gosh, that was a
Oh
really, really
Jesus Lord!
well done. Well done.
Big,
you got to be
big
more classy.
guy. You should.
Bro, you
you
gotta be
definitely.
classier
You're
than
definitely a fluffer. Definitely a fluffer.
Yes.
I thought my job's just to get it all in there.
You shove that in there.
For old school baseball fans with those shades and that shawl in the back of his mouth, it looks like John.
But-
Truck.
Come on,
Let's
Bobby.
get-
I was going to go real old school with Jose Canseco, but
Look at that right there. Come on.
Give it a lot. Let's start two.
How is the pink lemonade?
You guys, it's really good. It's a
Is
lot
it?
in my mouth, though. Please don't cut these quotes up of me saying it's a lot in my mouth.
No. It's totally getting done. It's getting done in verticals.
I
by
said
the
I
way.
got some VOC
Uh-huh.
in my truck
Yeah,
right now.
everything's being recorded onto my hard drive right now.
Him shoving that giant wad in his
Yeah.
mouth.
EBL in your truck right now.
Yeah.
This
it's
is a lot
okay.
of gum.
Just don't
Yeah,
swallow.
what were you thinking? Like that was
You
a
need to
lot.
be a
You didn't need
spitter.
to go. You go big or go home. Is that what you're saying?
Well, my job is to earn my right to be on the team.
I mean,
Just saying, I
I
can
like
feel
where your head's at. I like where your head's at.
less is more sometimes here, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll
Don't
take it.
choke on your. Oh, he's choking on it now. He's choking on his gum.
He had it. It was done. He had to throw it out.
Well,
Just
it's
like
not
in the
good
old
for
days.
voices.
Anyway, somebody said this is like sugared chalk, and that's exactly what it is. It's
I think
basically
it is.
like
Chalk.
sucking
Sugar
on
chalk.
chalk. Anyway, they don't taste like I remember, and they're just not the same. They're not fat like they used to be. They're skinny little suckers.
So the Virginia Slims.
They're like
the
Virginia
now?
Slims.
Yeah,
They're like
Slim. My
Virginia
mom used to
Slims.
smoke those.
They're just
She's
not as
multiple.
long as like a Virginia Slim.
She had the 120s. You remember the 120s that were like this long?
long ass
I
cigarettes.
was like, Jesus, what are you gonna do with this? And she had the 5 inches of ash on it.
Oh yeah,
You know, it would just
hanging
hang
off
there.
Like this.
Yes,
They
and it
hold
wouldn't
it in their
move. And you're
mouth.
like, you wanted to flick it. I want to flick it.
They would
What
hold
is
it
it
in their
with-
mouth somehow, and that ash would just be hanging there.
It would just be hanging there.
My grandmother would smoke. She'd take a dragon and she'd go like this. Like she hated every minute. She'd go, and nothing would come out. And she'd go, and nothing.
Because
We
she
were
was
like,
holding that shit in.
and I wanted to say to her, I'm like, are you punishing yourself or the cigarette? Like, which one of the two? Because it was almost like a game of, all right, cat. It was almost like a game of, she would not, she's like, I'm going to torture myself until every last, and there were parliaments too, which were.
Ugh.
Ew, those were horrible.
Oh, P-Funk?
Listen.
Them all Paul Malls and the
Listen,
Parliament.
Linda.
Look, at least Parliaments had the recessed filter. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't. You weren't a Newport person.
Wow. Wow.
I smoked Newports too. When I had a little bit of a left-handed cigarette. When I had a left-handed cigarette first, I had a Newport after.
John.
A left-handed cigarette.
That was very stereotypical of you.
That was not a stereotypical. I figured you was down with the left with the debit.
Old E.
Colt 45. Colt 45.
Old English.
OE, you had a 40 of OE in the brown paper bag.
Schlitz more liquor, man. Come on.
Schlitz.
Schlitz. Schlitz malt liquor. Nobody does like the bull. Justin, we can't hear you.
I remember a 2019. I was on tour in Milwaukee, and there was still a bar where people were smoking, and I was like, "This is awesome," because there's somebody living rebel, like. And I went in and I said, "I'll have the blue ribbon special."
And you got a
And they're
Pabst.
like, "You got it." And they cracked a blue ribbon, and then put a cigarette in the top of the little lip of the can. And a pack of smokes, and I was like, or pack of matches. I was like, "What is this?" They're like, "It's the Blue Ribbon Special. You're in Wisconsin." I'm like, "Oh, you guys do it hard, Wisconsin, man.
Look, man,
They
By the
drink
way,
and smoke hard."
the country's number one seller of PBR is in Charleston. It's a place called the Recovery Room.
Really?
Most PBR sold in the country.
Is that a point of pride or shame?
It is a point of pride for them. Yeah, they got a banner out front and everything. They're like really proud, and it's called the Recovery Room. It is as divey as it gets. So if you go there, don't expect much.
What is it about dive bars always having the ironic names like Recovery?
Like Recovery Room, yeah.
Either ironic names or like silly like specials and stuff like that. Like I remember this place called Stan's in Ohio. They had dollar cans at Stan's. You go on like a random
Steel City
Wednesday and you order a can of beer and it's going to be $1. So dollar cans at Stan's was always a bad night for me because I would just like put $5 down on the pool table and just throw dollar bills at the bartender and say, "Keep it running." And just, I'm PBR all night long. Pork chop in the can, I called it. Just
Don't do that motion again.
No, some beer. It's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, hey,
Thank you. No, it's
like this.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that up later.
Yeah, we're gonna clip that out.
Yeah. I love you guys, if you could see how much fun I had going through the cut up I did of the last live where you were in the airport, Nick.
Oh, when he was in the airport, that shit was awesome.
There's so much good stuff in there. I didn't even use yet. So good.
So
good.
You're basically saying that the torture that you put me through
it was so fun.
It was worth its weight in gold.
Fantastic content. It's great content.
I have to admit, I did tune in. It was fun. It was like
it was so good.
It was
people,
watching
after
live
seeing that, like the comments are, they want to see this. They want to see that every week.
Yeah,
they just loved it.
Yeah,
I do think.
Can we send him other high traffic places?
We need you to go to the mall next. The mall.
Send me to the Superdome. I will be.
We can start our own Jackass series and call it Gen X Jackass or something. I mean, we could do that.
No, it's like what's a TV show?
Sure, Justin. Let's call it that. I'm not opposed to it. No, I will be in New Orleans.
I have Hubba Bubba.
We love Hubba Bubba.
I know 3 of you. Who's Hubba Bubba? I actually have a pack of Hubba Bubba down here.
Do you really?
Kelly's got some stuff going on. She may be able to join us. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she may be. She's got some fan stuff going on.
I have Pop Rocks.
She may or may not be here.
Oh, Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah.
We're all
you guys.
So guys, the Super Bowl is coming to New Orleans next week, as we all know. But
Bubble Yum.
You know what?
It's Bubble Yum. It's not
New
Hubba
Orleans. Us. We're Super. We'll be in New Orleans February 22nd for GenXTakeover New Orleans.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's do the plug. Let's do the plug. Nick, do the plug.
Look at that. Oh, look at it. Look at all the people. Look at that. We have so many flyers. That's
minus Justin. We need a pretty face of Justin.
Where's the other one? Switch to the other one real quick. Let's look at the other flyer. Let's look at
the other one. We'll do the other one.
Yeah, look at that one. New Orleans. Look at that. February 22nd. 12. It's 12. It's not 1. It's 12 and 6. VIP experience going on from 4. I think that's one of the VIP.
That's wrong too. That's wrong too.
Just get tickets.
Yeah, just get tickets.
On the ticket.
That's the point.
To the show. Don't worry about what time it is. Just come to the show. GenXTakeover.com. We'll be there.
Do that one.
February 22nd, 2 shows. And we're on tour. We'll be in New Orleans on February 22nd. Then we're going to Las Vegas as part of Cheer Choice Awards. We'll be playing at the Pearl at the Palms April 10th. It's got like the Rat Pack, man. We need to have like tuxes and stuff on. And like we're the Rat Pack because that's
fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Hey, and just in case everybody doesn't know, you're actually there This guy Justin is actually there too. So there's only 4 pictures there. He is there fluffing you at every station,
Fluffing.
making sure that you are ready, at attention, fully elevated for the moment.
John is making it sound like it's the AVNs, and that's not what this is.
Oh, hold on a second.
It's in Vegas. It's still in Vegas.
Listen, I can fluff everybody by just getting them ready, but like a smooth Sam Elliott, just be like before everybody comes out, just I don't know how everybody's feeling tonight, but it's about to get real cool in here. We got the real Slim Sherry, the Professor Nick Harrison. Then, of course, there's the Dad Bod veteran and Kelly Mano. There's some sort of fluffer guy that has something to do with a penis. I don't know, but GenXTakeover is about to happen. So put your beef down, crack open a Coors Light banquet beer, and strap on your bowling shoes. There you go. That'll fluff.
Free. With
Member of USAA while you're at it. All those things.
Speaking of which, I even brought this in. Look who's on the cover of my new USAA magazine. No.
AARP?
Oh, AARP. Did you say USAA?
Who is it? I can't see the name.
Drew Barrymore.
No.
This arrived at my house today.
I love her.
I
do too, but it blows my mind that it's AARP. I mean, she's always.
You know what? It was Adam Sandler that got me.
Yeah.
When
he's AARP. He was on AARP
last year. It was last year. He was on there.
I feel really out of place. I'm the only one that does not have headphones on. This feels.
Well, go put some headphones on.
I don't like them.
We call them cans, Sherry, but your hair is spectacular. You don't need to put them on.
Thank you. But I feel left out.
You talk about cans? I love cans.
I don't feel like a professional right now without not my headphones.
I do it because I love the sound of everybody's voice and a bass sound in my headphones.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to buy me. I had to get me a microphone.
Howard Stern, baby. Howard Stern.
I could have a microphone that I could put right up here to my face, like.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what you need to do. Is you need to get real close. ASMR.
Who loves you?
Nick, I'm so glad you do.
I'm
so glad you do what you do, Nick, because I miss the radio DJs so badly. I miss that little bit of talking we used to get between songs that would be like either
when you're trying to record the damn song on the radio and they won't fucking shut
and they
up.
keep talking over the first verse.
You're like,
shut up. Shut up.
And then they come in at the very end and cut the fucker off at the end too.
Go to the store and buy the cassette tape if you want to hear the dulcet tones of Madman Larry on WXNY, Shreveport, Louisiana. Favorite classic rock. Coming up next, we got Foreigner. This feels like it's been played 300 times, but right now it feels like the first time on WXNY.
Oh,
feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. I feel like I don't even have the tune right.
I feel like it was like the mid '90s where they started talking over the bumpers, but like they used to do it where they would give you like a whole like intro and here's Boston, and then they'd stop talking.
Yes,
so you could. Like there was a time
in which appropriately misappropriate the music.
Right.
That's right.
But then when I graduated from college and I was like, I'm going into radio, they were like, all right, so here's each song in the bumper had how long before words started. And that's when you're supposed to make announcements, those 11 seconds before the words start. And you're like, yeah, but that's the best part of the song. The best part of the song is before the words start.
It's all freaking criminal.
Dude, yeah. Like talking over the beginning of Smooth Criminal, that's criminal.
Right.
Like, yeah.
It is totally.
Sounds pretty professional to me.
So after we go to Vegas, then where are we going?
After Vegas,
we're going to St. Louis, baby. St. Louis.
The home of one is Kelly Mano.
Yeah, that's Kelly's backyard.
So we're going to St. Louis in June. Then in July, we'll be in the Boston, New York area.
Boston. Fucking Boston. I fucking love Boston.
Are you a co-op? Not a co-op. Are you a co-op?
Yes, we can drive the car over to the bar.
Gotta get a cup of coffee and park
Oh,
the
the box
car.
harbor.
Park the car at the bar.
Park the car.
car. Quick, Rub. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Dude, we're going to Boston? Here's the deal. If we're going to go to Boston, here's what we got to do. We got to go over to Fenway. I got some seats over there. We'll catch a game, but we'll get in 35 seconds, okay? I'll throw 7 pitches. You'll swing at all of them. You'll miss them, all right? Then we're going to head over to the Patriots field, and then like we'll snap at Tom Brady. He's going to hit you in the back of the head. You'll be out you'll be out cold, right? Then I'm going to put you in the trunk of my car. We're going to drive you over to the bay, and then, crabs.
I'm just going to start doing stuff for each city for Justin because he's
just do it. Just do it. Because Austin should be easy. We got Texas coming next.
Right, Austin in August. We go to Austin in August. McConaughey.
Like, here's the deal. I'll never know if you've been to Austin in summertime, but that's sweeter than Angela's neck juice in the back of a cabriolet. And I've had that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Over there. Gone. About it. All things I know about it.
Just
listen, any city you toss it to, there's got to be somebody we can reference.
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Charleston.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
Seattle
Charleston.
in September.
Seattle in September. Yeah. So Seattle, here's the fun thing about Seattle. Everybody up there has this voice. Everybody has this voice. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Seattle, where we enunciate every single part of every word in every sentence. And there's nobody famous from there except baseball players. That's about
Bill Gates.
you don't have an East Row impression?
Do I have an Ichiro impression? No. Neither Richard nor
No.
I can't do a Ken Griffey Jr. I don't do any sports.
What about what Pearl Jam? What's his name from Pearl Jam?
Eddie Vedder. I can do an Eddie Vedder impression.
Eddie Vedder, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the reason.
well, that's my baby Bill. It's off key by a lot. Hold on. Even flow. There you go. As you got a little bit of it.
Well,
He started that.
In October, we'll be in Charleston, South Carolina.
I want to hear this one.
Just weird people in Charleston.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let me hear a Charleston.
Oh, South Carolina.
See if you can do it, Charleston.
You do Hootie. He's from South Carolina. Hootie. Oh, Derek.
He is actually from Charleston. He is.
Put on a little deal down. It never fits. They thought I lied to you and I asked you what you meant by. Said I shot a man named Gray. Took his wife to Italy. He had $1 million and widget I gave to me. I got all of this from looking. I only want to be with you. There you go.
Well done.
My name is Hootie.
He doesn't like that. I thought Darius and I were gonna get into a fight when I met him because I called him Hootie in a video, and I thought he was mad at me.
Yeah, you don't call him Hootie, bro. Look, we got to talk about your relationship with people from South Carolina. Okay.
What is
because so here's the situation. Mr. Nick claims to be very close with significant notoriety from South Carolina, namely Edwin McCain and Sir Darius Rucker. He's been knighted by the King of South Carolina. But South Carolinians are kind of territorial folks, and we take pride in our great state of South Carolina. We do believe we are the finest place in the country, and if you tell us otherwise, well, we'll tell you where you can put that. Bless your heart. And so I've never actually seen Mr. Nick Harrison in the state of South Carolina, not once, to visit his so-called friends. And I do believe that is quite insulting. Well, especially if he claims to be friends with these folks.
Let me say this. We all tour, so we have to catch up with each other on the road. because I don't get a chance.
We're there now. We are that now.
We are cool.
My God, here it comes. He just whipped it out, John. He just whipped it out big time.
Not
You see
whipping
it?
anything out. He's the one who brought it up.
As big as can be. Happy birthday, Heather. Happy birthday, Heather.
That is John. John is see over the weekend. I texted John a couple of videos of me and Edwin having brunch, and he is still salty about that
because he actually somehow convinced Edwin to say that Nick was his new black friend instead of Darius.
Okay, wait.
I got the video. You want me to play it? I got the video because I don't delete shit like that. I'm gonna hold that for a minute, okay? In case I need it in the future.
Let's explain this, okay? Edwin, I mean Darius was kind of weary and worried that I was going to replace him as Edwin's best black friend, and I think I kind of have, like because we're like this actually. So I'm kicking it with Edwin over the weekend. Last weekend.
Oh God, I can't even sit here through this.
Right.
Can I please tell the story? So we're at the hotel and walking through. So he just got, first of all, great show at LaBerge. Thank you, LaBerge. You guys are awesome. Casino out in Baton Rouge. Edwin's playing, and he stops in the middle of the show and tells everybody that his friend Nick is in the crowd and that he loves him and that he's bringing joy and light to people all over the world. And he played a song by Earth and Wind and Fire for me during the show, which was just cool. So after the show, we're walking around meeting people, and people constantly stop Edwin because it's Edwin, and they keep looking at me and they're going, "Oh, so you're his drummer, right?" I look nothing like his drummer. The only thing we have in common,
black.
I thought you were going to say a beard.
No, he doesn't even have that. So we're hanging out in like one of the areas in the casino. This drunk dude walks up to me and has this whole conversation with me about how I am his drummer. It's like, you did a great job tonight. And I just went along with it. Hey man, when you tour as much as we do, we're family. The harmonies that we work on in the bus, just really cool. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Nick, has anybody come up to you and said that you look like George Clinton?
I've gotten that
haircut. With a haircut.
I've gotten George Clinton.
George Clinton had to go for a job interview. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Yes, Rowdy, I agree. Sherry's looking at me like, "Oh my God, shut up." So
Sherry's like, he's still talking. He's still talking about himself.
All the time.
God. Hey, where are we going after Charleston? Where are we going after Charleston?
Always name dropping. He wants to make sure John and I we feel small.
Are suppressed.
I have a dustpan for all the names he just dropped right there.
Jeez, you're gonna need a whole ass vacuum cleaner.
I need my boots. Where's my boots? I got a pair of boots in here. Shit. Getting deep.
It's just deep. Nick.
All the names.
Constant yardstick around here. Whose is bigger?
I do have to admit that when you were doing the South Carolina accent, I didn't realize that was where that's from. The home state of the House of Cards character that
Yes, it is. The one that's played by bad guy.
Yeah,
not bad guy.
We've deleted his name from our memory, but
here's
what's so Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, yes, he's supposed to be from the place that has a butt for a water tower.
Right.
It's actually a peach because South Carolina actually produces more peaches than Georgia. That's why that water tower looks like that.
Stop knocking Georgia.
But I'm not knocking, and I'm just stating facts. Georgia claims itself to be the peach state, but it actually isn't.
It's just called the peach state, not because we claim we make more shit than anybody else.
Then why do you claim to be the peach state?
I don't know. I'm not even from Georgia. I just fucking live here.
Anyway, so that town has a water tower that looks like a butt. It's actually a peach.
Moving to the country.
The President's of the United States. Thank you, buddy. I love that reference. I did. You want to hear something really funny but kind of sad? I auditioned for Saturday Night Live in 2014. Okay. And if you don't get in, they make you wait a year to see if you can audition again. They picked Pete Davidson my year. And so I waited till 2016 to record my impressions. And they went out March of 2017. March of 2017 is when the Me Too movement happened. And I didn't have time to change my tape because all of my impressions ended up going out as Kevin Spacey, TJ Miller.
Oh no!
You chose poorly.
Bro, I had no idea. It was Al Franken, Kevin Spacey. It was like everybody who got in trouble. And just looking at my tape, I'm like, oh, Louis C.K. I did Louis C.K. And I'm like, oof. Everything on that tape was just like, yep, you're not meant to be on that show.
Now, is there a statute of limitations? Do you have the opportunity to apply again after a certain period of time?
I could, in theory, but
I just want to know how long we have you for.
I'm going to be real honest with you guys. This is not me placating. What I do with you guys is so much more fun. I mean,
so you enjoy the profession of
we love you too.
Look at all these cities we're going to. If the truth about the contract,
look at that. Would you look at that? Just look.
I'm not allowed to tell you exactly how much they pay you at Saturday Night Live, but it's not enough for how much they do on that show, and it's really stressful and chaotic. And you guys have more fun, and it's clear. Like that's, you choose your life. That was 10 years ago, and it's a real honor I get to say that I was even on that stage. But like, I've been at your shows, you guys. I laughed my hairy Armenian nipples off, so it was a good time.
Oh, I missed that.
That was information we didn't know.
Next time, let us observe if you're gonna.
They were on the table. They were on the table.
Oh, point them out next time for me.
I don't recall that. I
shed them every 2 weeks, like a gecko, and then they just come back.
Oh wait! Wait! We're not done though, guys. Because one more thing, we have more cabins available on the cruise. The cruise is still Fiend is toast. You're on top of it. Still,
she's my moderator on Twitch.
Going on cruise. Look out of Fort Lauderdale, November 9th through the 15th. Cabins are still available right now. Go to GenXTakeover.com, click on cruise info, and get yourself a cabin. Hang out, cruise with us, baby.
Dodgeball.
Comedy show.
Karaoke.
We're gonna play Ocho. It's gonna be on the Ocho. Dodgeball, baby.
If you guys are buying tickets to any of our events, please make sure you do that through GenXTakeover.
You, bro.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Got me night along with tag team partner Pepper Brooks.
Is this on?
Pepper. Good to see you.
Yeah, Sherry, it's on.
It's because I was literally in the middle of a sentence.
You were. The boys are playing.
I know I'm the only girl here tonight, but I will step all over your ass.
She will cut a bitch.
You're the toughest one.
I didn't talk, by the way, Sherry. I didn't talk.
I know. I'm proud of you, John.
Okay. Thank you.
All I was trying to say was that if you're going to buy tickets, please buy them through GenXTakeover.com, not anywhere else. We've been posting a lot of promotional videos, and I've seen comments of people saying, I have tickets for sale. Do not get scammed. Okay. Do not fall for that. Same with the cruise. If you want to be on that ship, make sure you go to GenXTakeover.com and go through that website to get to the cruise portal to set up your tickets and all that. Please just be careful. Don't get scammed by people out there saying they have tickets for sale. That happened last time. In Cleveland, I think it was, we had people that claimed somebody had a group and was selling tickets and they were not real tickets. So just be careful. That's all. Now you guys can go back to whatever you're doing.
Okay. Back to this.
Back to whatever goofy shit.
Wait, are you Colin Farrell right now?
I look like him. I don't know how to do this accent right here.
It's already you're going to fucking Irish accent.
It's great. It's great out there. Hope everybody's going to be a good time. We're going to be cruising. Not going to be drinking alcohol. Definitely not been doing that. Don't do that anymore.
Alcohol.
Yes, that's always doable.
Get the drink pass.
I
Get the
literally
drink
came in the door from being where my meeting that ran late and ran straight downstairs. I didn't grab a beverage or anything. So I do have a water.
You
It's not the
can do
same.
it.
I have a Stanley cup now. By the way, these
Oh.
things are real. I did not know that they were real until I have one, but there is literally an iceberg in here that's been there for a month.
They were.
No, they're like the best mug ever.
You know how many Stanleys I have in my house?
Listen, I don't have the means to get Stanley cups.
I know what they do. I know what they do. I'm saying here's what I'm going to tell you. The girls, my teenage girls, have gone through their phase of needing the Stanley. They went through the Stanley phase. And now guess where those Stanley cups are? In a fucking cupboard. Nobody uses them.
I actually only have 2 cups.
That's very last year, John. It's very last year.
I have 2 cups. I have this one and I have this cup, this mug, which is actually colorful inside because I don't wash it.
You're behind.
I don't wash my
trying
mugs.
to tell you. You are not on trend, sir.
Maybe guys do not wash their mugs.
Living in a van.
That's disgusting.
And they have they model that. Okay.
Why don't you wash them?
Because you don't. It's seasoned.
That's disgusting. Men are disgusting.
I'm not gonna vouch.
Hey.
For that. I watch my
No, I said Navy guys.
Animals.
I said Navy guys. By the way, I said Navy guys. Navy guys.
Animals.
You say men are disgusting because he don't.
I mean, if you guys don't wash your coffee mugs, I mean, not just coffee mugs. There's a lot of things you guys do that are just like, why? Why?
Seasoned.
All of the women who have any men around them agree. Okay, agree that you guys do some nasty shit. Okay, when you guys were all here in my house, you know how many times I found the seat up in the fucking guest bathroom?
Freaking Nick.
Every time I went in there, the fucking seat was up.
Nope.
Freaking Nick. I'm potty trained. I'm housebroken.
Trained you? Have you not?
I'm
been
housebroken.
trained?
I'm housebroken.
You're not. Somebody left the seat up.
The only bathroom I used was the one in my room because
I'm talking about the little half bathroom. Every time I went in there, the fucking seat was up.
Freaking Nick.
I was afraid of
who has to use every one. He wants to use every bathroom.
Hey, did you guys also know? Speaking of Nick,
they want to mark their territory and pee in every toilet in the house.
Turn on my mic, Gene. Is that what? Can you hear me now? It is.
Turn it up a little bit. You're a little on the low side.
I just turned it up. I'm up now.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Right there.
Interesting. Quick observation. Observation. Yes. As a member of the male species, I have to ask. I share restrooms with men very much, and I tell them to put the seat up and keep it up because most dumbasses pee into a down seat. As men can attest, when you go into a men's room, men don't pick up the seat. They'll just piss onto a regular toilet.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why I said men are disgusting. Like, why? Why would you?
So real quick, the addendum to that was at least, and I'm not saying I was the one who left the seat up.
You didn't pee on the top of my seat?
What I'm saying is, here's the interesting thing, is that if guys sit down to piddle, it's not a guarantee that all the piddle stays inside the toilet.
Oh, I know. It fucking ring around the toilet. It just fucking ring everywhere.
So, right. So we lose if we sit down. You're probably going to pee out the seat, or there could be a chance you pee out the seat.
Listen, this whole discussion started by if you lift the seat, first of all, thank you for not pissing all over the seat. Okay. All we're asking is that you then put the seat back down so that we don't fall in and fucking drown. Okay? That's all.
Question. For the men, why don't you guys put the seat up when you're done?
Why don't we put the seat up when we're done?
Correct. If we have to put the seat down, why don't you put it up for us?
Because you already squat to take a shit, bro. And we squat to do both. So you're the only one. You're the odd one out. You are the fucking odd one out. Just put it back down when you're done. You know why? The only reason, here's the reason why we want you to put it back down. You want to know why we want you to put it back down beyond falling into the toilet? Because we don't want to touch the piss that's on the toilet seat that you guys leave behind when you sit to piddle or when you piss all over the ring of the seat. Nobody wants to touch that.
When we go down to poo, when we go down to do number 2,
touch your own piss.
We actually don't look most of the time. We just basically.
I know. I have a grown ass son. I'm fully aware.
Hot.
The amount of piss that I've cleaned up around a toilet, I'm like, do you even get any in the fucking toilet? Like, I just want to know, is there any going in? Is the amount?
The only reason I even bring it up is because I'm just admitting fault on all accounts, because I live with nothing but women. And when I remember to put it up, I mess up. When I remember to put it down,
So what do you do? What do you do?
I just I
Get a
take my
urinal.
no, I pee outside now like an animal.
What? What?
Safest option.
I just go outside.
Just go lift my leg and pee on the freaking gutter.
Okay, just when I get there, make sure I know.
I
where
won't
the
do.
fuck
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Come
Oh.
on. I'm kidding. Anyway,
A real man sits on the pot to either shit or pee when as a guest in someone else's home. Now, not here. They lifted. They lay. Every time I went in there, the seat was up. I knew there were a lot of men here because the seat was up. That's why they're not allowed in my bathroom.
That was not me.
Not in my. But yeah,
we need to come up with it. We need to come up with it.
Lady, don't blame it on me. It wasn't me.
Thank you,
what
Julie.
lady are you talking to?
My better half is in the chat.
I was like, I didn't blame anybody. I'm looking at all of you fuckers.
No.
I'm looking at all of you.
In the
Julie
chat.
Sherry, I'm going to take responsibility that I'm sure it was me at least.
It was
once.
you.
At
Oh,
least
don't be that guy. Don't be the martyr. Don't be the martyr. Don't be the martyr. He's being a martyr.
Here's the thing. I peel.
Justin, you have just violated this. You have just violated this.
I give a shit about the man code.
He lives with. He has more than one woman he lives with. He doesn't have a man code anymore. His man code was taken from him. Okay.
Don't care.
He's outnumbered.
Here we go.
No man code book in that.
I am a delegate of the state, my friend. I am the marching orders of the
He
queen.
lost his manlyhood when he agreed to live with more than one woman.
Correct.
Yeah, it's true.
Correct. I'm here to tell you that I will violate every rule in that handbook if they tell me to.
Oh my God.
In front of all of my friends and looking at them.
I'm going to need your man card. I'm going to need your man card.
That's been revoked long ago, sir.
You can tell that he lives. You can tell he lives with two women because he just volunteered. He just sacrificed himself for the rest of you, and that he learned from.
There is no honor in your sacrifice. You do know that.
To whom? I'm honored every night, bro. I'm a happy soldier of the
happy life. Okay.
She might be watching. So gotta steal your piece. I know mine watching. That's why he said shit.
Mine's watching.
Meanwhile, Julie's in the chat and John is poking the snake.
Look, she knows.
She's never come to
poke the snake.
Look, we have separate bathrooms. We have separate bathrooms. I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom.
I'm sure for good reason. For good reason.
We got the house is big enough that we got separate bathrooms, and I don't go over there, and she don't go in mine.
That's good.
Mine's a half bath, but that's fine.
We share.
That's all you need. That's all you need. And then you can piss all over your seat if you want to.
That's right. It's mine.
To share.
I'll leave it up all day long. It's even got on the rim. On the rim, she put some stickers on the rim of the toilet that says, "Gentlemen, please put the seat down." So I leave it up so I can read that every time I'm going to the piss.
Just poking the snake all the time.
That's right.
Somebody said, Sherry, next time a man leaves the seat up, threaten him by saying you're going to fill his car with tampons and tape them to the outside. That is hilarious, actually. I wouldn't go just as far as tampons. I would get big pads and like peel them off and stick them all over the car. That would be fun. But yeah, a pad mobile, tampon mobile,
paddy wagon,
Playtex mobile, Kotex mobile.
Poise. She said poise.
Kotex car.
Poise pads. Though I mean that anybody can use poise pads though. Tampons and pads, the kind I'm talking about. They're mostly for women, I think, or supposed to be.
Well, a lot of people have.
It's 2025
continence problems. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I've seen some weird shit on TikTok with people in tampons. Like, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, especially involving grease in a pan.
Yeah, to
with
soak up grease.
Meat.
I'm like, why would you do that?
Who looked at a tampon and was like, you know what? I bet you this will work for this.
They're doing it for the light.
Who has that idea? First of all, there's more than, it's not just a piece of like cotton. There's other fucking shit in there.
Yeah, there's like chemicals that do things.
People are disgusting. Some people, not all people, but some people, they're just disgusting. Humans in general are just disgusting.
Oh yes.
Anyway,
oh yes. The men are the more of the disgusting
size pads. Yeah, the big ones that have the belt.
The industrial ones. The industrial ones.
Do you guys know that they use? That's how women used to wear pads. They had like a belt and they would button them in.
They could clog a broken dam with those.
Well, you
things.
didn't put them in the toilet. See, this is why men don't have periods and don't need tampons, because you guys would just put the shit in the toilet and clog it all up. That's what you would do.
Unless you have a septic tank. I have a septic tank, and trust me,
Then maybe not. Maybe
I don't want to deal with that shit.
But this is why it's probably a good thing that men don't.
It's all a good thing that men don't. I don't know if you guys have ever had the testing of what actual pain tolerance is next to.
With the pad.
The number of videos. Have you guys seen all the videos of them?
We did that in high school. They put the pads, the pain pads.
Put the thing on the
No. Well, yeah, I mean, but so I went and got a tattoo on my ring finger, right, with my partners. And so they all got them before me. So 1 and 2. And watching them get a tattoo on the same finger, the exact same tattoo, they were like, so where are we going after this? Oh, where are we going after this? Are we getting dinner? Like, what are we doing? And it was like that. They started my tattoo and I went, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm doing a tattoo. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding with this? Is this the same needle? And it was like 10 minutes of me like
the man needle.
No, same needle. Same needle.
I know I was being funny.
I was sad. I was just blown away.
You're not one of those guys to volunteer to have one of those TENS units put on where they crank it up.
No, I'll just admit that I'm a wuss.
I did that.
Oh no, I have no pain tolerance.
No
bad pain tolerance. No, not good. Not good.
Those videos crack me up.
No, I remember that's the reason my wrestling coach was like, "You're not going to be good at wrestling. You don't like pain." I was like, nor do I like inflicting it. So I'm really a big old sack of wet noodles.
Okay.
Man card, never had it.
Wet noodles, huh? You're a sack of wet noodles. What's the problem? Listen, we're gonna have to talk about this. Okay.
He's gonna need you to man up a little.
We're gonna have to have a conversation about this.
He's manning up for.
Listen, this is why he likes hanging out with me and Kelly.
This is going to be a problem for us.
I prefer the females. These men, they're too alpha for me. You guys are too manly. Look at the beard.
Manly.
Real beards.
You don't have a long enough beard to man up with you too.
I can't get past the itchy stage. I'm such a wuss.
I appreciate your compliments, but that doesn't excuse the fact of where we are.
Wait, I'm curious because I don't have that. So they have too long beards. You're saying you still have facial hair there, but it gets itchier the longer it gets?
Once it gets to about a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch, there's a stage where you'll itch your face for like a solid month. And it's it's constantly tickling and like burrowing into your face a little bit. And most guys either make the decision, I'm going to push past this and not shave this thing for a while, or you're a wuss and you reset it down to base 0 and you let it get back to that
this
annoying.
Is where you find out just how zen you are.
Yeah,
because
truly
we basically go into a meditative state for about a month.
Yes.
And now I'm at the point where it's starting. It's almost touching my nipples. It's almost touching my nipples.
It doesn't itch when it's longer. Then, like it has to get.
No, it just kind of rubs all over the place, like all over my chest when I'm sleeping, or sometimes it gets caught in her hair.
What is that?
I'm not trying to get the ladies in the text to come on to you guys, but once it gets to a longer stage, it gets all soft. You know,
it is soft. It's so soft.
And then they all use the oil.
It's so soft. It's beautiful. It's.
But I have a very.
It would be like a head of hair, right? It's just basically like another head of hair.
Nice. It's very nice. I have to judge. I have to find out if it's my gray hairs or if it's hers. I've got to check.
I only use the beard for one reason only. It's to contour myself a chin line. If it's not there, I look like a nice little pumpkin.
I got about 14 chins underneath this thing, okay? That's why I keep it. The dad bod does not stop below the neck, okay?
Listen, I know camera angles. There's a reason we are pointing down. You see this? It's up here. We're
what else doesn't stop? The party don't stop. When we get to New Orleans,
straight on.
Hey, do you know we're going to have another set of guests in the crowd in New Orleans?
What? Wait, what? What?
We're going to have another set of guests in the crowd in New Orleans.
Oh, guests. I thought you said something
else. Guests. Not that are going to be part of the show, but maybe subject of the show. My sons will be there.
Oh.
My FAFO son will be there, Nick. Ooh. And also my son who will not FAFO, the youngest, Max. So they will be in the crowd as well. which I will make them a subject. And if anybody's there, they can all give Nick a big hug, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to give him a hug.
Don't hug me.
Well, hug that Nick too, but hug my Nick as well. Hug him all around his neck.
Can I hug
uncomfortably? Yes, uncomfortably long hugs, please.
I'll give
Very,
him a big,
very
a big
strong,
hug.
embracing hugs, like motherly, like extended,
Okay.
like.
Oh,
want
like I would
everybody to
hug
do
my
that.
own son, is what you're saying. Like I would
Wait,
hug
wait. Could I do something different? Can I freak out like he's a celebrity?
Do it. Oh, that'd be even better. That'd be even
Oh my
better.
God, weren't you?
Oh my God, is that him? Is that
What did they
the?
do?
Are you Nick? Are you
I'm gonna
Nick?
walk- I'm gonna walk.
They reintroduced
I'm
you to
gonna
the
walk-
state or whatever. We got to
Yeah.
bring that. Oh my God, weren't you like reintroduced to the state of South Carolina? Oh my God, you're a huge celebrity.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, if there was a time he was, if there was a time that he was on the internet first that I can actually reference and be like, you know how I found the Dad Bod Veteran? It was this video, and then literally be like, that's how I know you. Literally, it'd be so good, so good.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Or we could make a whole part of our. Each of us could have a little.
We
bit of our
should
bit
do a
be
little
about,
bit to
like,
Nick.
Has anybody?
Is
We
it-
could literally. Mine might be as much as like. Has anybody in here ever like FAFO'd and like had it bite him in the ass? You know, like really fucked around and found out. Anybody in this room ever done that? He won't raise his hand.
He won't, but you can point at him.
But
I'll
I would
let
be
you
like,
know where the
I know
motherfucker's
for a
sitting.
fact that there's somebody in this room that has absolutely fucked around. and found
100%.
out. Yeah, I might
100%.
make that part of my bit.
Do it.
We call it pulling a Nicholas.
That's right. You have been nicked.
Ooh.
I might say that. Like, has anybody that might be it. Has anybody ever in here ever been nicked?
Has
by
everybody
that
ever
whole
nicked?
FAFO.
Yeah, have you ever nicked.
I like it.
I can't wait.
That's a new term. It's gonna be you've been nicked.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should
Hey, you
be.
can get to see this in person on February 22nd in New Orleans.
February 22nd. So you got to come to New Orleans for that, because it's the only show that I'm going to fly him out to, because not paying for
GenXTakeover.com
it.
for tickets and information. Will be at Southport Hall, 2 shows, 12 noon and 6 p.m. Make sure you come and hang out with us. All of us Friday people, along with the great Kelly Mano, who is not with us right now, but is with us in spirit, and she loves us so much. 4 headliners, 2 shows. Make sure you got that. Looks like I've seen a flyer like that before. Make sure you come out February 22nd in New Orleans. Come see the Dad Bod Veteran, Kelly Mano, Slim Sherry, and some jackass at Southport Hall.
And
on Sunday, we'll be marching in the Crew of Carrollton Parade with the Mandy Milkshakers.
but
That
don't
is-
forget our little millennial brother.
Oh, we can't forget about Justin. Of course, our host,
The
our
fluffer.
The fluffer.
Our fluffer.
I'm here.
Without him, none of us would be ready.
our wonderful host.
No.
Ju-
No.
I like that.
It gives me a certain level of comfort having him around.
It's so much. I'm so comfortable in the background.
Thank you, buddy.
I know. I feel a lot calmer with
good
him
being
around.
fluffed.
Being fluffed. Yeah.
Being fluffed. Yeah.
Marcy, I'm trying. I'm trying.
I-
so
Not that
hard.
kind of fluffing here, you guys.
No.
Not the kind of
Nobody has ever given me that coach speech like he did in
Like
Atlanta.
her? Yeah.
You know, that rub you on the back. Like, come on, you got this. You got some. Yeah, fucking got it. I got it.
I can give all of us the pregame speech from Any Given Sunday by Al Pacino.
Stop.
We are at the game of our lives. Harmony is just a game of inches. Have sex too early, too late, you don't quite get the last. Have a minute too early, too late, you don't quite sell the tickets. The inches are everywhere around us. They're in New Orleans. They're in Las Vegas. They are in St. Louis. And if you don't see those inches, you will miss it. So, Bobby, Kyle, Trenton, fuck you too. There you go. That's it. I'm back.
Yes, he's part of the show, folks. He's part of the show.
He is now part of
Get
the
there.
show.
Nolan.
He's the fluffer.
Nolan's.
I like how Kat said that's actually good.
That's actually okay.
That's pretty good. I like that.
He's insane. One other person said you're insane.
You should hear him in the green room.
Trish, you on the North Shore with me, but do you have your tickets, Trisha? You're in Slidell. You're close enough to New Orleans to come to the show. Get your tickets, girl. Come on and hang out. Come on, Trisha. If you're in the New Orleans area, if you're in Louisiana, if you're in the Gulf Coast, come hang out with us February 22nd in New
You
Orleans.
guys, this is more.
You
guys. This is more. You guys. Shut the fuck up for a second. You guys. This is more than a comedy show. Am I right or am I wrong? This is not just a comedy show. This is an event. No. This is like,
yes.
This is 4 of us doing comedy, and now we've added like the fluffer guy in there. And if you can get a VIP experience, and there'll be a meet and greet, and there's going to be a VIP like thing.
VIP.
I don't know what we're doing. Dude, that's Nick's job. I don't know what we're doing for the VIP thing, but it's not just a comedy show. So if you live in and around New Orleans, come hang out with us. It's a good time. It's a really good time. Now you guys
I can attest to what Sherry just said. I've been doing stand-up for 18 years, and what they are doing, what we have been able to see happen, or as myself, in the last place that we went to in Atlanta. It is not a normal comedy show. And by normal comedy show, I mean where it's just, one comic up after the next. No. This is traveling back in time to when life felt good, and experiencing all of that with us, and then making that party happen on a scale that is the only way we can do it is to have all of you there with us, because I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've been to the top of the mountain.
I've seen it.
Hallelujah.
Goes to the Gozarian. I absolutely love these.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen.
Now, Trisha, I saw you say that you can't drive because you're disabled and you want to come to the show. Well, Trisha, there is a Facebook group for the show. We have created a Facebook group, Facebook event, so that you can connect with other people who are coming to the show. So you might be able to buddy up the buddy system, saying that's kind of the same thing we're doing with the cruise, where people are meeting in the cruise Facebook group and saying, hey, let's share cabins, let's hang out. It's like a meeting place. So go look for the Facebook group. If you're interested in going and you might not find a way, go check it out. Like you have an opportunity. All the cities. There's the thing. We're doing all this.
There it is.
Okay, all the cities. Hot Atlanta. It's already done.
We already did
New Orleans, February 22nd. April 10th, Las Vegas. June-ish. Date is exactly TBD. St. Louis, Mo. July is Boston. And we need to put a Massachusetts after there, like an MA, because I believe there are more than one.
Stands out,
Boston.
sort of.
Yeah, it stands out. It's Boston, Massachusetts, in case you guys have a Boston in your state. It's not your Boston. It's Massachusetts' Boston. August is Austin. September, Seattle. October, new ad is my hometown here in Chucktown, South Carolina. And November 9th through the 15th is a cruise down in Lauderdale. Now, I will say, teaser, there may or may not be a show right before the cruise as well down in the Lauderdale area. We're still in discussions with high-ranking people, officials, people that are important. Very important.
Not as important as Nick's people, but important people.
They're so important. They're so important. There may be a decision. It may not. It's coming soon. I don't know.
It's coming.
So that may or may not happen. But that's where we're going. Somebody asked where all the cities where we're coming. This is a 2025 cruise, okay? Somewhere around the July, October-ish, September-ish timeframe, we will make a decision on a 2026 tour and cruise situation. So this may not be the end of this shenanigan show.
May not be the end of the road, you guys.
May not be. We will not play Boys to the Men.
No.
At the end of the cruise.
We will not
play that.
No, we're coming off. I guarantee we're going to come off that cruise so fucking pumped and hyped. I know because I did it once already. Like I was like, oh my God, I want to do that again. It was so good. It's going to be epic. And you're going to make a lot. People who come on that ship are going to make a lot of friends. And like there are people. I did a cruise back in November 2023, and there are like some really great friendships that came out. People that didn't know each other that met on the cruise and are still friends and there's people coming on this cruise that were on the cruise I did that are coming together. Like it's awesome sauce. Awesome.
Stephanie says we need and want more locations. Stephanie, we would love to do that, but this is the
tour.
old people tour.
Yes.
Okay, we all have lives, families, etc., and we're old.
Businesses, work.
Us doing anything more than this will probably kill us.
And I mean, Nick and I still have young kids at home.
Yeah,
like
actually, Kelly's got kids, teenage kids, and I don't have a really good excuse.
We'll blow out our backs. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally blow out my back.
I got bad hips. I don't sleep well in hotels.
So need to back you out of me.
Yeah.
We're just
so
we
why.
decided. Listen, we're doing. Here's how this got started. We did it because we wanted. There's so many people that are always like, "Where can I see you? Are you guys on tour?" And we're like, "We're not. We don't do that. The only one that was really a stand up, did any kind of stand up was Nick, me, Kelly, Nick, and Dad and John had never done it before, and so." And we originally didn't think it was going to be a comedy tour, but we did it so that we could get out into your guys' neck of the woods and meet you and have give you guys an opportunity to come hang out with us, because that's what people are constantly asking us for, and that's how this came about. So we don't need to tour. That's the thing. We're doing it. We do it because we want to hang out with all of you. So that's so it, as long as you guys keep showing up, we'll keep doing it, but we have zero desire to do like show after show after show, like all in one. No, I have zero desire.
We are not in it for the money. We're not in it for the fame. We're in it to hang out with you guys, have a good time.
Some of them might be in it for the fame, John, but I'm not. And some might.
Not Nick. Nick's already got the fame. He's already
got it. He's best friends.
They think
he's a
Nick don't need it. He don't need it.
They think he's a drummer. He's got Edward and Darius Rucker in his back.
Got Edwin already kicking Darius to the curb. Darius and Edwin go way back, like to when I was in high school. They go back.
Who's the other one that comes on his live shows and shit? Like he's got
Fred Durst. He's got Fred Durst in his live.
He doesn't need us.
He doesn't need us.
Was it Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
I've lost track.
Donnie Wahlberg and Mark.
Literally lost track. Ask me how many celebrities I've met.
How many celebrities you met?
Probably more than I have.
I mean, I
met Edwin McCain via Nick through his phone.
I met Darius. You know how I met Darius Rucker?
That doesn't count.
I haven't met him, but I met him through the fact that you made a post that he was following you, and then I was curious. I'm like, wait a fucking minute. But Nick knows him. He's following John now, and then I was actually pleasantly surprised to find out he followed me too, and I was like, oh look. I get to feel special too.
Oh, so he probably followed all of us because of Nick.
He did because of Nick. That's exactly the conclusion I came to. I was like, oh, he followed us because
so Nick don't need Nick don't need the fame. Nick's in it.
So once again, we have to throw it to Nick.
Nick, why don't you throw us a freaking bone here? Throw me a freaking bone here.
I'm done.
He left. Professor has left the building.
Say you're alive without me.
I can tell you guys.
Kelly wasn't here tonight. Kelly's not here tonight.
Kelly, I am Kelly tonight.
Yeah, our fluffer is Kelly tonight.
When Kelly's not here,
guess how many times Nick has introduced us to all of his really good friends.
It's a number that rhymes with 0.
And it's not hero.
Yep.
He hasn't.
Marshall Patrick in the house. Oh my God, I love this dude. Hey, do you guys know who this is? Marshall Patrick. If you don't know who Marshall Patrick is, you need to go watch him.
In my garage while I do dumb tours. Sure. Where aren't we hanging out in your garage now?
Freaking Marshall Patrick is hilarious. Go watch his all homemade skits. Fucking hilarious. He plays like 90 different characters. He is hilarious.
That's awesome.
Love that guy. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. Nick had Papa Roach. Yeah, look, I mean, they're just they Nick, you don't even have to do it.
Papa Roach. Yeah, Nick, who else you got? Do you got Mick fucking Jagger?
I mean, I'm just saying maybe one day, John, we'll get lucky.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
Maybe we'll just be in the right time, right place, right time. And Nick will be like, he'll throw us a bone and be like, you know what? I feel sorry for you guys. So I'm just going to introduce you this one time to all my friends. Even though we hang out and sleep in the same fucking house with this guy.
Right.
We're your friends.
You get nothing.
A lot of my friends will be getting tickets to New Orleans for February 22nd, Southport Hall.
Are you going to get Darius to come to the Charleston show? Are you getting Darius to come to the Charleston show?
2 big shows in New Orleans, February 22nd. Make sure you get your
Look at
tickets
that.
at
Look at that.
GenXTakeover.com.
I want to see if you can pull that card.
The Dad Bod Veteran, the Real Slim Sherry, Kelly Mano, our wonderful host / fluffer, Justin Ruppel, and some black dude. Make sure you get those tickets right now at GenXTakeover.com. We're gonna have a great time. And on February 23rd, we'll be marching with the Mandy Milkshakers and the crew of Carrollton Parade.
We're going to bring our milkshakes to the yard.
Time. Make sure you guys come and hang. Almost remind you of WKRP. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Make sure you come and hang out with us. February 22nd, Southport Hall. 2 great shows. And if you're not from the New Orleans area, I'm telling you, it's in the middle of Mardi Gras. It's going to, don't listen to the national media talking about New Orleans. New Orleans is a wonderful place to come and visit and hang out in. Come hang with us. It is going to be a destination experience unlike anything you've ever seen. Come and hang out. We love you guys. So again,
I'm bringing my milkshakes. I'm bringing them. Me and Kelly both. I'm getting me some meat.
Can I just address your wonderful fans who have now multiple times said that I am all right? That's
they
exactly
just have
what
they you know, you can't expect a
that's
whole
the
lot.
Gen X version of really good.
Yeah,
what
you can't
I'm saying.
expect a lot from this crowd to like praise. They just, you know, you're okay. You're all right. That means you're good. You're good. Just take it.
They acknowledge your existence.
I am. That's why I'm thankful for it, because there. Believe me,
that's a lot.
There is another. There's another side to it. There's what I get from older generations and the younger generation, and it ain't better. It ain't better. Look at me. Nope. So no.
So you got the equivalent of this from them, like you're.
Yeah, you got like a golf.
Which to us is actually a good thing. This is, we're not like the younger people that think this means fuck you. It's not. It's just a good. You're doing all right, man.
Good to know. Good to know.
You're fine. You're doing good. I'm offended. No thumbs. You're offended. Well, I mean,
I gotta go to get dinner with my fam. My mother-in-law is in town, so I've held out for as long as I can, but I gotta go and hang out with her. So I'm gonna,
yes. I'm supposed to be playing video games right now.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt your busy schedule of playing Call of Duty.
I was on a flight from Detroit this morning, so yes, I'm busy.
I appreciate all of you.
I appreciate all of you as well. I love your faces.
Moonshine, I can't wait, bud. I'll see you again soon.
He's gonna bring the good stuff.
Oh, I know he is.
Are we bouncing? We're bouncing.
Where's the other?
Wait, where's the other girl tonight? Kelly is not present with us tonight. She could not join us. And her name is Kelly. Her name is Kelly. In case you didn't know, Kelly Mano, I love her. All right.
Marshall wants to marry you, Nick.
No, I'm already married, dude. Come on. I will hang out in your garage, but not like that.
Hey, a ring don't plug a hole.
But I appreciate the invitation. Hey, thank you guys.
Daniel, love you guys.
Daniel, settle. Okay.
You guys have a great night. We love you.
Love you guys.
We'll see you in a week.
Pieces and greases.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.